Good evening and hello everyone to this new live lesson. It's lesson number 6, and in this session we shall move to a new topic. Unit number 4, on the move. On the move means you are in a continuous movement. You go from one place to another, from work to home, from home to work. It is known that American people are on the move. They move a lot. Okay? Good. Now, what we need to do today is we focus, of course, on vocabulary, arriving and living, ways of traveling, adjectives, times and costs, and listening is going to be about a trip to Stonehenge. Okay, we will also going to describe regular journeys, talking about public transportation. So are you ready for that? Okay, let's begin. Now, in this activity, I need to fill in the blanks with these verbs. The verb leave, get to, cost, take, arrive. Of course, we have S here because we talk about one person here. Note, arrives at and gets to mean the same. When did you arrive at the airport? When did you get to the airport? They are the same. All right? So look here. Let's read this. I usually fly. Okay. Fly, voler. travel by plane, to go by plane. We make it bigger. Of course, we're talking about this person. It's this person who is speaking. Okay. I usually fly if I leave home at 6:30 in the morning. I can catch the 7:30 flight, which LaGuardia Airport at about 8:30. I'm in the center of New York by 9:15, so the whole journey less than 3 hours. It's expensive. It costs about $300 return, but it's very quick. Alright, I give you 2 minutes. Try to fill in the 2 gaps. Take 1 minute, alright? I think it's enough. Time is up. What did you choose? For number 1, I catch the train, the 7:30 flight, which it arrives at, yes. I'm in the center of New York by 9 p.m. 9:15, so the whole journey less than 3 hours. Journey is like voyage, okay? Or trajet. The whole journey takes less than 3 hours. Okay, let's listen to this.
I usually fly. If I leave home at 6:30 in the morning, I can catch the 7:30 flight, which arrives at LaGuardia Airport at about 8:30. I'm in the center of New York by 9:15, so the whole journey takes less than 3 hours. It's expensive. It costs about $300 return, but it's very quick.
Less than 3 hours to arrive at LaGuardia Airport. Okay, let's move to second text. So try to read it and continue filling the gaps. I give you 2 minutes to do it. Excellent. Good job. Very good. Okay, now let's listen first, then move to 3.
I usually take the Greyhound bus. It leaves Washington at 9 in the morning and gets to New York at 1:40 in the afternoon. The New York bus terminal is in Manhattan, so it's very convenient, and it costs only about $85 return on weekdays.
Very good, Sahuma and Sumia. What about 3? Take 1 minute. Alright, let me see your answers. The journey takes, you're right. I usually catch the 10:30 train, which New York is your destination. I usually go to New York by train, which arrives at or which gets to. Very good, Dennis. Nice.
I usually go to New York by train. It's only a bit slower than the plane and it's more reliable. It's about $100 return. The journey takes about 4 hours. I usually catch the 10:30 train, which arrives at New York after 3 hours and 40 minutes at 2:10. It's comfortable and it's always on time.
Alright, so don't forget these verbs. They are very interesting when you talk about your moves. Okay? If you displace, you go from one place to another. Very good. Okay. I need to tell you that we have examples here of commuters. You know commuter? Someone who travels from home to work by train, by metro, subway. Okay? Commuter. So if you are a commuter, I don't know, working in the US or in an English-speaking country, you will need to use these verbs. Good. Alright, now train, bus and plane. Which one is your favorite? Watch and listen. Alright, then we move to practice.
I always go by train. It costs £66 return. I usually catch the early morning train. It leaves King's Cross Station at about 6:15. It arrives at Edinburgh at 11:10. The whole journey takes about 5 hours. I always go by train. It costs £66 return. I usually catch the early morning train. It leaves King's Cross Station at about 6:15. It arrives at Edinburgh at 11:10. The whole journey takes about 5 hours.
Is it clear? Did you pick up some expressions? Okay. Time to practice. Match the halves of sentences. There are halves of sentences. Try to match them. Let's see if we have answers. Good, Dennis. Very nice. So it costs £66 return. Good. So arrives at, where is it? It arrives at Edinburgh at 11:10 or 10:11. The whole journey takes about 5 hours. It's too long. The whole journey takes about 5 hours. Good, that is. It leaves King's Cross Station at about 6:15. Very good, Salma. So what's left? I always go by train. Alright. I usually catch the early morning train. Very good. Okay, well done. Okay, we move on. Tourist information. Tourist information. Okay, as you can see here, we have table sentences to fill in with the expressions here. Okay. First you need to listen and you complete these sentences. You're welcome. So now. Yes, yeah, very good. It's good to encourage each other. So, for example, here we have questions with answers. Try to find the questions. You can get there by bus or by taxi. Can you choose a question from here? Maybe, how can I get to the airport? You can get there, which means there, to the airport by bus or by train. But first, I need you to listen and pick up the questions, alright, to match to the right answers. Let's begin.
How can I get to the airport?
The airport? You can get there by bus or by taxi.
How much does it cost?
The bus is £5 and a taxi is about £25.
Excuse me, how can I get to the National Theatre?
The best way is by underground.
Right. How long does it take?
About 15 minutes. It isn't very far.
So what do you think? You need second listening? Alright, let's do second listening.
How can I get to the airport?
The airport? You can get there by bus or by taxi.
How much does it cost?
The bus is £5 and a taxi is about £25.
Excuse me, how can I get to the National Theatre?
The best way is by underground.
Right. How long does it take?
About 15 minutes. It isn't very far.
Very good, Zahra and Sahuna and Sihan. Yes. What about 15 minutes? It isn't very far. This is how long? Okay. How long? Ask about duration of time. So remember, please. Yes. So remember, how can I get to a place? We ask for transportation by car, by taxi. Okay. How much? We ask about price. Alright, same here, same thing here. How can I get to? How can I go to? We talk about transportation by underground, metro, subway. Right, how long? Here we ask about duration of time. Duration of time. Hope this is clear. Let's move to the second passage. Do you have second passage?
Excuse me, how can I get to the
Yes,
National...
very good. We did everything here. Alright. Okay, I want to show you something here related to transportation. Let's listen to it.
Go by train. Go by bus. Go by taxi. Go by car. Drive. Go by bike. Cycle. Go on foot. Walk. Go by train. Go by bus. Go by taxi. Go by car. Drive. Go by bike. Cycle. Go on foot. Walk.
Yeah, so we use go plus by plus means of transportation. I go to work by train, by bus, by taxi, by car, by bike, or on foot. Okay? Something else? You can replace go by car by using the verb drive.
Go by car. Drive.
I drive to work, which means I go to work by car. Here.
Go by bike. Cycle.
I cycle, which means I go by bike. For example, I go to school by bike. Right. Okay. Giving directions how to get to. The question is, how can I get to? So here we have some expressions. Go along the streets. We have go along the street, go straight. Go back, which means return. We have turn left, turn right. Go over the bridge. Okay, you cross the bridge. Go under the bridge. Under. Opposite of over. Go across the park. Alright, traverser. This is route number 1. Good. So how do you get to the National Theatre? I hope this is clear. Where are we? You are here. Let me make it clearer to you. Of course, you should show directions to people in English, of course. Okay, look, you are here. Okay. Where do you need to get to? You need to get to this place here. It's still not clear to you. Okay. So if you can see clearly, you are here. You are here. You need to get here. What can you say? What's the first thing you need to say? Choose from here. So, which expression you should use first? How do you get to the National Theatre? Okay, so I give you some time, think about it, which one goes first, okay, and I will help you from time to time. Okay, take 6 minutes to do it. Okay, time is up. Let's do it together. So here, let's not go along the streets. Go across the park. There's no park here. Go over the bridge. Yes, we have bridges here because there is a river. Okay, then you turn left. Okay. Go along. Then there you are. Okay. You arrived to the theater. Very good. Okay, nice. Okay, now we move on to something about airports. Number one. It's reading. I'm going to do some reading here. So read and fill in the blanks with these missing words. So the text is here, I hope it's clear. And there is a passage here to fill in. Okay, we have airline.
Airline.
You know the airline. Destination.
Destination.
Place we want to get to.
Average.
Average is like percentage, amount.
Handle.
Handle, resists to something.
Trolley.
Trolley used in holding or taking or lifting luggages. Mobile phone.
Mobile phone. Duty free.
Duty free, don't pay.
Direct.
Direct, it goes straight to your destination. So, you throw airport handles over items of baggage every year. So you think it's 35,000 items? Okay, or 75,000. Yes, 75,000 or million items of baggage every year, not every day. All right, so it's a big amount of items of baggage. Okay, Baggage. Our cases used to carry belongings. Suitcase. Okay.
Baggage.
This is the pronunciation. Baggage. So more than 90 people work at Heathrow Airport. More than 85. Choose, please choose from the box. No, it's impossible, Zahra. It's too much, I think. 75,000 people working. Look here. More than one. That alright. From 6 o'clock in the morning till midnight. 57,000. Very good. People work at Heathrow. That's the population of a small town. 57. Good. Now every day around how many planes take off and land at Heathrow? Yes, I see Zahra. This is what I was thinking. Okay, how many planes? So every year, Heathrow handles 430,000 international flights. That's an average of 1,200 every day. Okay, so 1,200 flights, les vols. So when we say flights, which means planes take off and land. Décoller à atterrir. Good. Atterrir from la terre. And land. Land is a verb. Also, it's a noun. Le sol. Land, la terre. Alright. Alright. Passengers lose how many mobile phones? Ils perdent. How many mobile phones every day? What do you think? Yes, there are 20 mobile phones every day. The duty-free shops sell more than bottles of this one every hour. Whiskey. So how many bottles of wine? Yes, more than 500. We continue. Passengers buy how many cups of tea? Heathrow police station has how many dogs? How many people die of heart attacks traveling to or through Heathrow? How many baggage trolleys are there for passengers to use, and how many countries you can fly direct from this airport? I give you 3 minutes to answer this. It's very nice. Zahra, you're a good reader. So 40 people die. Okay. How many baggage trolleys? So how many baggage trolleys are there? And how many countries can you go directly to? So 200 countries, I guess, right? Oh, 85, yes. 85 countries. And how many baggage trolleys? We have 9,500. Okay? Very good, Zara. By answering this, we have completed everything here. Now let's listen to this.
More than 90 airlines use Heathrow. They fly direct to around 200 destinations in 85 countries around the world. Every year, Heathrow handles 430,000 international flights. That's an average of 1,200 every day, more than one a minute from 6 o'clock in the morning till midnight. 57,000 people work at Heathrow. That's the population of a small town. Heathrow handles around 75 million items of baggage every year. There are 9,500 baggage trolleys for passengers, more than at any other airport. Passengers lose 20 mobile phones every day. Passengers buy 26,000 cups of tea and 6,500 sandwiches at Heathrow every day. The duty-free shops sell a bottle of whiskey every 7 seconds. That's more than 500 bottles an hour. Heathrow Police Station has 14 dogs that can smell drugs and 300 police officers. The most common illness among passengers is heart attack. Every year, about 40 people die in this way while travelling to or through Heathrow.
Alright, here are some vocabulary I need you to watch.
Passengers. Passengers. Navigation. Fly. Crew. Plane. Passengers. Plane.
Very nice. Yes, we will finish, I think, if we don't have something much to do. Yes, we will just do this one and we finish. Listen and match the pictures with the right person. So listen, this is airport number 2.
Well, I don't like flying very much, so I'm usually a bit nervous at airports. I like to sit near the notice boards and listen to all the announcements, because I'm always worried that I'm going to go to the wrong place or miss the plane.
I get a bit bored at airports. The flights are always late, and there isn't much to do. You just have to sit and wait. Sometimes I look around the duty-free shops, but usually I just take a good book to read or listen to music maybe on my Walkman.
I always find airports very exciting places to be. I like the feeling of people travelling, going to faraway places. Yeah, it's really exciting. I like to walk around, see the planes taking off and landing, and just look at all the other people, see where they're going, what they're doing. Yeah, I really enjoy it.
So, what do you think? We have 3 people here talking, and we have 3 expressions. Okay, so just need to match the pictures. Listen again and try to give me answers.
Well, I don't like flying very much, so so I'm usually a bit nervous at airports. I like to sit near the notice boards and listen to all the announcements, because I'm always worried that I'm going to go to the wrong place or miss the plane.
I get a bit bored at airports. The flights are always late, and there isn't much to do. You just have to sit and wait. Sometimes I look around the duty-free shops, but usually I just take a good book to read, or listen to music maybe, on my Walkman.
I always find airports very exciting places to be. I like the feeling of people travelling, going to faraway places. Yeah, it's really exciting. I like to walk around, see the planes taking off and landing, and just look at all the other people, see where they're going, what they're doing. Yeah, I really enjoy it.
So just to help you, this face shows the person is scared. Alright? This one shows that the person is happy. I try not to give you the right adjective. And this one looks sad, doesn't like. Okay? So you say 1, 3. Yes, 2, 1. What do you think? I think this one is correct.
Well, I don't like flying very much, so I'm usually a bit nervous at airports. I like to sit near the notice boards and listen to all the announcements, because I'm always worried that I'm going to go to the wrong place or miss the plane.
So this person is worried. So you have the right match. Okay? What is he worried about? He's worried about missing the plane. Right. Yes, second one is not sad, but something else. Listen to it.
I get a bit bored at airports. The flights are always late, and there isn't much to do. You just have to sit and wait. Sometimes I look around the duty-free shops, but usually I just take a good book to read, or listen to music maybe, on my Walkman.
So she gets bored. And the last one is happy. Why?
I always find airports very exciting places to be. I like the feeling of people travelling, going to faraway places. Yeah, it's really exciting. I like to walk around, see the planes taking off and landing, and just look at all the other people, see where they're going, what they're doing. Yeah, I really enjoy it.
Yes, so she's excited because she loves traveling and going from one place to another. Okay, that's it for today. I will give you this as a homework. Okay, you will find it on our WhatsApp, in our WhatsApp group. Okay, so thank you very much. Have a nice evening or good night. Bye bye.